in the next days, in the next weeks. And then let me finish, guys, also with Maxence Lacroix. Maxence Lacroix, because I told you everything about this deal in the recent days, contacts continue also today. Conversations continue also today between Lacroix and Chelsea, between Lacroix camp and Chelsea, between Chelsea and those close to Crystal Palace to start assessing details of the deal. Chelsea believe Lacroix is a very interesting player. He's not the only one on the short list. And again, I think it's really important to say that Chelsea could sign 2 centre-backs if exits are happening. So this is why Chelsea have a short list with several names. But among these names, Maxence Lacroix is a strong name, is a strong candidate, a player they are negotiating for. And Maxence Lacroix could be one of the next signings for Chelsea after Marco Palestra. Palestra completed his medical this morning. Palestra signed a 6-year deal with option for further season. And now Chelsea ready to go. All in also for defenders with Maxence Lacroix contacts advancing. Chelsea are very serious on this one. There are more clubs keen, but the player, from my understanding, is very attracted by Chelsea project. So the deal is on. Lacroix, Chelsea, also on player side, is absolutely hot. And so guys, let me hear your thoughts on all these stories from Lacroix.
Chelsea's summer rebuild is showing no signs of slowing down, and after moving quickly to secure Marco Palestra, the Blues could already be lining up their next major signing. This time, the spotlight is on Maxence Lacroix. According to Fabrizio Romano, Chelsea are in advanced talks over a move for the French defender, and if this deal gets over the line, it could become Xabi Alonso's second signing of the summer. The interesting thing about this transfer is how quickly it has developed. A few weeks ago, Lacroix wasn't even the name most fans were talking about. But now, he's reportedly climbed to the top of Chelsea's centre-back shortlist. Initial approaches have already been made, the player is said to be open to the move, and discussions are progressing behind the scenes. So why are Chelsea pushing so hard for Lacroix? The answer is simple. Xabi Alonso wants defenders who are comfortable with the ball at their feet, capable of playing in a high defensive line, and quick enough to recover when the team loses possession. Lacroix checks almost every box. He's athletic, aggressive in duels, and confident enough to carry the ball out from the back. Imagine a back line featuring Levi Colwill and Maxence Lacroix. One brings composure and excellent distribution, while the other offers pace, physicality, and recovery speed. That's the kind of balance elite teams need if they want to challenge for the Premier League and Champions League at the same time. Now, let's talk about Fabrizio Romano's update. Romano has confirmed that talks are advancing, but Chelsea fans should remember one important thing: advanced talks don't mean the deal is done. Transfer stories can move incredibly fast, but they can also change overnight. There are still negotiations to be completed, a transfer fee to agree on, and final details to be sorted. As for the money involved, reports suggest Crystal Palace value Lacroix at around £60 million. Chelsea, meanwhile, are believed to be exploring a package closer to £45 to £50 million, potentially with add-ons. That means there is still a gap between the two clubs, and whether Chelsea decide to meet Palace's demands could be the key to the entire transfer. From a tactical perspective, this move makes perfect sense. Chelsea struggled at times last season when defending transitions and dealing with quick counter-attacks. Lacroix's pace would immediately help solve that problem. He would also allow Xabi Alonso to push his team higher up the pitch, knowing he has a defender capable of recovering dangerous situations. Another reason this deal is exciting is the player's age profile. Lacroix is entering the prime years of his career. He's experienced enough to make an immediate impact but still young enough to improve further under a manager like Xabi Alonso. That's exactly the kind of signing Chelsea's recruitment team have been targeting. So, Chelsea fans, what do you think? If the club manages to complete the signing of Maxence Lacroix after already landing Marco Palestra, would this be a perfect summer window? And if Lacroix arrives at Stamford Bridge, what rating would you give the signing out of 10? Let me know, because this transfer saga could be one of the biggest stories of Chelsea's summer.